Hey, thanks for joining the live stream. You have right there the Mesabi Miner. She's going outbound onto Lake Superior. She loaded up at CN Dock. She's fully loaded with iron ore pallets. Again, very calm night. It's ticked down to degrees. It's 46 degrees now in Duluth, Minnesota. As you can see, aerial lift bridge fully raised. Some facts before you see the Mesabi Miner. She's 1,004 feet in length. She was launched in 1977. And here's a fun fact. So the next time that you see her, in 1977, her maiden voyage in June of 77 was to Duluth, Minnesota. And Mesabi Miner, she was named in honor of the men and women of the Mesabi Iron Range here in Minnesota. She is owned and operated by the Interlake Steamship Company. Well, let's take a walk down together. See the city of Duluth in the background here. Got a lot of tourists here. Thanksgiving weekend. Hey, Chuck. Yep, definitely one of my favorites as well. Take a look at the lights off the water there. It's just a beautiful night here. They show you the wind, what we're dealing with. Not much. Can't even make out the flags moving right there if you see on top of the building. Well, let's walk down here together. Let's get in front of these green gates, get a good look at her. It's better illuminated over here by the bridge. Yeah, I thought that was a fun fact. I didn't know about that. I tried to find a little nugget for you the next time you see the Mesabi Miner. So her maiden voyage was in 1977 to Duluth, Minnesota. And again, it looks like me and all of you are the only ones out on the pier, on the South Pier. So we can pick wherever we want to set up. I'm hoping we get a good exchange, a horn exchange from the captain of the Mesabi Miner and the bridge. Usually in the past, the Mesabi Miner has done their bow horn. So let's try to get you. So that's the Mesabi Miner right there on the left part of your screen. All those lights that you see, that's Bentleyville. If you've never been to Duluth, that is a tradition that, I don't know, it's been going on quite a few years now. That's over 4 million lights you can walk through for free. Obviously that horn you're hearing, that's a train. I know sometimes at the aerial lift bridge it sounds like a large train coming through, but that's not the case yet. It's going to be a lot louder when she comes through. 46 degrees. Again, very, very mild conditions. It's fantastic. Yeah, I really like shooting at night here in Duluth because, as you can see, and especially with Bentleyville, you know, obviously we're going to get the ship, which is going to be really fun to watch, but the colors that glisten off the water, I don't know if you can really make it out too well on the camera, but just as I'm looking right now, it's just, it's beautiful. It's 1,004 feet. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I was watching the Mesabi Miner, and she came around the other ship and took kind of a wide turn, so it was a little longer to get out here to do the video for her. Give you a glimpse of what else is going on. Let's see if we can see how many people are over on the other side watching. That's usually where everybody congregates, right over there by that bay fuel tug that you can see right there. You have a few people down here. I like staying a little further away because it's, you know, we can hear the sounds, not a lot of people talking in the background. So when we do get that horn, I think it'll be a lot better to hear. Not that the horn won't be louder than everybody, but depending on the person, that could be the case. I think we've all been around those type of people. There's people that are a little louder than others. Yeah, I guess sometimes I'm that way, so maybe all of us at certain points. How about just when we see the ships, everybody got to be quiet? Yeah, I did see some people coming out of South Pier. South Pier right over here. This is a hotel. I mean, from a view standpoint, you are right on top of the bridge. I did see quite a few people that did come out of there. You can see the Mesabi Miner. She's lining up to go outbound to the canal. Let's take a look at the current conditions. I don't think they have changed since the last ship, but there's that amber light again. You can see right here. It means that the water current in the canal here is under 1 mile per hour, inbound or outbound. So it just lets the ship captain know. Nothing they have to do to adjust their approach. Back to dry concrete on the pier, maybe a little water. All that ice is gone. Give you a little shot with that light blinking there with the bridge. And I got to tell you, as I was pulling up, I parked, and there's that term. I know that most of you from Duluth and others know the term being bridged. It's called being bridged. And what that is that when you're driving and you have the ships that are on their way in or out, the lift bridge has to lift up. And being bridged just means that you are stuck there. A gate comes down, there is a traffic signal, just like you see on any street. You got the green, the yellow, and the red. It turns red. A bar comes down, an arm, and you are stuck there until that ship goes through. So I always take a look at the person that is the last person that pulled up, and you just, what do you got to do? I mean, I would park, maybe go watch the ship, turn on your radio. I've been that person. I have been bridged. So I think it's part of the deal. But I started getting smarter over time, where I keep my eye on the ship radar so I can actually see when they are coming, so that way I don't get, or at least I decrease my chances of being bridged, right? So you can see now, here comes the bow. It's appearing. You can see the side right there. See all the lights, and pretty soon you're going to see the bridge and the pilot house area. A little bit of a crowd of people checking her out. See some smoke coming out of the stacks there. Remember, she's fully loaded with iron ore pellets. So that engine is definitely working a little harder right now. Another good looking ship, and as you can see, just smoothly cutting through that water. I mean, there's no current, really nothing going on. Easy through. So all we need now is a horn exchange. I'll make sure that I get a good view of the bow and the stern, and I'm gonna get that pilot house, and we'll get the smoke coming out of the stacks for sure. Oh yeah, that engine's working hard. Fully loaded with iron ore. Madison, yes. A ship has Presque Isle, I believe, is one that did scrape, and there's a video of that, and there's another one, I believe. Mesabi Miner. Okay. Heard an interesting sound. I think maybe that, is it possible that a bow thruster disengage? I don't know. It's kind of an odd sound I've never heard before. You guys, she's really moving pretty quick here. Yeah, I thought the same thing. But sometimes from this perspective, you think it looks like it's further away. Let's take a look at the stacks. We're still waiting on that horn exchange. I mean, you got to give it to us on a Saturday, right? Real easy through the water right now. Just smooth sailing. Fully loaded iron ore. It doesn't sound like we got a horn exchange. Got a lot of smoke. It's blowing in the direction over here on the south pier side. Yeah, you think they would have let that horn go. Well, we wish them a safe voyage. Impressive stern shot there. I like all those lights. Looks really good. The radar spinning up there. A couple stacks. Really pumping that smoke. Well, there you have it, Mesabi Miner. departing Duluth. Bridge is going back down. People can start their cars now. They're about to get back on with their day after about a 20-minute delay. You could have worse situations, right? You're waiting for a 1,000-foot ship to go out. That isn't too bad. You gotta have fun with it, right? Well, it looks like it's gonna be a busy day tomorrow here in Duluth. I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna check everything out. There might even be a ship going out a little later. The Obastar, I believe, could be going out. So we'll see if I got some energy. I'll be back out. If not, I'll be out here tomorrow. We'll catch all the action live. Should be another beautiful day. No issues with weather. Yeah, there you go. Invest into a kayak. You heard it there. If you don't want to get bridged, invest into a kayak. There's your tip for the day. Well, anyway, everybody have a great evening. I will see you either a little later tonight, so keep your eye on the schedule and the AIS to track the ships. And we'll do this again real soon.